Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. It's nice to see you. Today we are going to do a very special new series that I created, and it's going to be called a healing journey. So I was reading through some of you guys' comments, and I noticed that a lot of you guys talk about, some of the issues that you guys have and just some of the problems that you have going on. So I really just wanted to create this opportunity to just get everyone started on their healing journey if they haven't already started that. So for me, the Lord, he called me to do a healing journey last year, and he took me through that whole process, and it was a lot and it was crazy, but I made it through it, and now we're here, we're healed, we're better and we're not bitter. So I really just want to make this series for anybody that is like, I've been going through so much, I feel like I just need some healing and I need to get over some things. So the first topic that we're going to talk about is admitting defeat and turning to God. So that's going to be the title, admitting defeat and turning to God. So I know with a lot of us, like, we go through so much and we go through a lot of tests and a lot of different problems and stuff like that. So I understand how it is, and I understand that it can be really, really difficult sometimes when you just feel very overwhelmed and you feel like I've been trying and nothing seems to work, or I've been trying to help the situation and it just makes it worse. The best thing that you can do, like they say, stop digging the hole. Stop making it the problem worse. If you know that your situation isn't getting better, the best thing that you can do is admit defeat. Say, I'm done. I'm not going to take control of this anymore. This problem is out of my hands, and I'm putting it into the hands of God. So that's what we're going to talk about today. Just putting our problems, our worries, our stresses, and giving it to God. Saying, I'm done. I release control. I release the ability to worry and stress about it, and I'm just going to give it to God. It's not about just not caring anymore, because I think that you should care about your problems. You always should care about, improving your life, but it's about just releasing control, because you still care about it. You still want it to improve, but now you're going to allow God to take control of it, so that way he can do what he needs to do. So we're going to talk about Paul, because I think the Apostle Paul, he's like the best representation of this. We're going to read from scripture today, and we are in Philippians 4, 11. And it says, "Not that I am speaking of being in need, for I have learned in whatever situation I am in to be content. For I know how to be brought low, and I know how to abound. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret to facing plenty and hunger, abundance and need. I can do all things through him who strengthens me." So that is Philippians. And Paul, I think he's just the best representation of this, because although the Lord gave him this high title of being an apostle and having this spiritual awareness, and he wrote all of the books that were, well, not all of the books, he wrote 13 different books in the New Testament, and he just had all of the spiritual knowledge, and he had this amazing relationship with the Lord. He had to endure and suffer a lot of trials and a lot of problems, and I'm just gonna go off the list that I have. These are some of the things that he went through. He was thrown in jail. He was falsely accused. There was rumors spread about him, lies spread about him. People took advantage of his kindness and his holiness, and he was almost killed. So those are some crazy things that this man had to go through. And like I say all the time, sometimes things have to get worse before they can get better. So if you may see in your own life and you're like, man, my life is just so bad right now, sometimes you have to look at that in the situation of like where it can only get better. You're already at the lowest point. So it can only go up from there. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. Just the need of being content. What is content? Content is just being happy, being okay. I'm okay with where I'm at. I know I'm not in the best circumstances. I know that I'm not, you know, up here, but I'm still content. I'm still happy. I'm happy with the things that I have, with the people that are in my life, with, you know, the things that God has given me. I'm still content. I'm still happy. So if you are somebody that you're struggling, you just have so many problems, so many stresses, I recommend that you get a journal and you please, like, you know, I say go to therapy as well, but sometimes therapy doesn't work for everybody. So just get you a journal and just write down, literally write down every single day your thoughts. Every single day, just write it down and release it and let it go. And what I like to do is I like to write letters to Jesus, because I think it's fun, and I like to tell him how my day was. So like, this is my first one. It just says dear God, and then it's, you know, my whole little letter, how my day was, how it's going, and my problems, my worries, my stresses. Because if I'm writing a letter to him, it's like I have to tell him everything that is really going on with me. And I mean, he already knows what we have going on, but it's just nice to get it on paper and just release it and give it to God. So I would recommend, you know, if you like therapy, go to therapy. But if you don't feel like you really need that, I would suggest just getting you a journal, getting you something where you can just write down and, you know, write little letters to God, write little letters, and just tell him what's going on with you. Because if you are somebody that's like me, I don't like to tell anybody my problems. I don't like to tell nobody what's going on with me. So if I can tell God, that's good enough for me, because he knows what's going on and he can deal with it. So that was the message for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, just being content with your circumstances. That is the first step of the healing journey. It's just being content. I'm okay with where I'm at. I know it's horrible. I know it's not where it needs to be, but I'm okay. I am okay. And I'm going to give my worries, my problems, I'm going to give it to God. I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to fast about it. I'm going to take the time to make sure that he knows my problems. He knows my worries, so I can release that control. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Shalom.